Hi guys, Owen Davies here from Golfshake.com, and today we're going to be counting down our top 5 game improvement irons for 2018. Okay, so number 5 on our list is an iron from Mizuno. It's called the JPX 900. Was around in 2017 and the back end in 2016 in fact, but it's still very much in the range. And I think it's a fantastic iron. It's the only one on our list really that could be transitioned into a player's iron as well. So they've taken some of the benefits of that, but moved it up into the game improvement category. And it's actually part of a family where some of the irons are actually being played on the PGA and European tours. But if you're looking to transition from a game improvement iron more to a player's iron, this is one you really need to look at. They've used a mix of metals, and Mizuno are very good with their steels. Japanese company, specialists in steels, use a metal that can be bent, can be moved around, so it's great for custom fitting. It's also allowed them to make a very thin cut face, giving you some extra ball spin. I did think this was very hot off the face. So if you're looking for an iron that has some nice looks to it, a few more of the looks that a player's iron might have, or a blade even might have, you need to look at this one. It's a great offering, and that's at number 5. Okay, in at number 4 is Titleist new 917 AP1. Now this came out kind of middle to the back end of 2017. Titleist work on a 2-year product cycle, so it'll be about for quite a while. And as with a lot of irons, this is actually a refinement on previous models. So they've been making the AP1 for 10 years or so, very successful iron. Titleist aren't necessarily known for the game improvement irons, but they do make a fantastic set of game improvement irons. And I love the fact that they've taken some of the looks from the AP2, really moved them into the AP1, but just made them a bit bigger. The thick line, top line is a bit thicker, inspiring that little bit of extra confidence in the iron. The offset's slightly greater, but it's the use of tungsten, and they've used this throughout their iron sets, whether it's the blade all the way through to the AP1, and actually, in fact, the TMB as well, which is got a lot of tungsten in it. They put it in the heel and toe, and whenever a manufacturer does this, it becomes very stable, very easy to hit, very stable through the hitting zone, not going to get loads of twist. And they've also improved their interaction with the turf. So very much refinements for 2018, sorry, for Titleist, but a great iron nonetheless, and one you need to consider. Okay, number 3 on our list is TaylorMade's MCG B. Now, this really is an absolutely super game improvement iron. When I say super, I mean it is good, but it is super game improvement iron. They have put all their technology in there: face slots, speed pockets, inverted cones, you name it. Any sort of technology that TaylorMade have to make an iron quicker and longer, they have put into this iron. So my first impressions when I hit it was it is super long. The lofts have been jacked, they're quite strong, but they've obviously moved a lot of weight further back, a lot of weight around the perimeter, meaning that it's quite stable as well. So if you really want some confidence, if you're struggling with your iron play, you want a thick top line, you want to get the ball up in there, and you want it to go a long way, this is an iron you need to look at. Okay, in at number 2 on our list are Callaway's Rogue irons. When I say Rogue, I'm not talking about the Rogue Pro, I'm talking about the Rogue and the Rogue X. Now, it's an iron at a great price point. There's some very expensive irons on the market at the moment, including Callaway's Epic iron, but this is really competitive, up there, well under the £1,000 mark, sorry. And they've taken some of their great technology that they've used over the past few years. They've taken the cut face and the variable face thinness and put that into this iron. And they made a very attractive iron that performs really well. Now, the Rogue X especially has been jacked up, a bit like the TaylorMade I was talking about previously. They've really put all the technology in there to make the ball as fast as possible off face. The lofts are quite strong, but the weight's further back, and that'll give you a really high ball flight. And I could not believe how far I was hitting that iron. The Rogue is a bit more refined, a bit more of a player's club, a bit of a thinner top line, and you get a bit more workability out of it. So all in all, a great offering from Callaway for 2018, and that's the Rogue iron. Okay, so number 1 on our game improvement iron list is Ping's G400. Now, the G400 range came out the middle of 2017. I've been super impressed by that entire range, from the drivers through down to the fairways, hybrids, and into the irons. Now, Ping have really been able to create a super fast iron, but as ever with Ping, it's very forgiving. So you've still got all that perimeter weighting in that Ping are very famous for, that little bit of offset that all their irons have, making it a little bit easier to hit. But they've been able to marry that with some technology that has made the face quite a lot thinner. I think it's about 40% thinner, and you get a lot more ball speed off it. So, you know, it's not super complicated what Ping have been doing. They just make a very stable club, very easy to hit, not a lot of head twist through there, but a face thinness to give you a hot ball speed. So a nice simple offering from Ping, but it's the right price point, it's the right club, and really if you're looking for a set of irons, you need to try these ones out, as I think a lot of you will really like them. Make sure you get custom fitted as ever with any of these clubs, any of these sets. It's really important that you get these dialed in, make sure that you get the shaft flexes right for you. You can maximize that performance. None of these sets of irons are particularly cheap. While they're great value, they're not particularly cheap, so make sure you get the right set for you. If you've got any questions, any technical questions, please, I will do my best to answer those below. Just comment below. If you're watching this YouTube, you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up. And as ever, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and we'll see you next time.